Spatial-based records. Abstract. Today it has become very mandatory to keep track of the property we are going to buy. Before buying or investing into the property, house, flat, plot, etc., we need to know who is the owner, how many times the property has been sold till date, and how many times the registry has been done. All these details are very important because we are witnessing the crimes related to this, where people sell their houses or plots multiple times before the actual registration is done and thus cheats the buyer. So to reduce the chances of such kind of frauds, we are making a website where you can view all the details regarding the property and its real owner. It would be the fastest and the easiest way to get details of your property registry using the name, house number or plot number and the location. It's a digital portal for keeping all the records. It is better than keeping all the records manually. Computerizing all the records would help the buyers to know the actual details on their own. They can access the website from anywhere and thus get to know about the details. Owners can also keep track of it. Main objective of this project is to manage the details digitally and reduce the frauds. No formal knowledge is needed for user to access the system. Hence our project is total user-friendly. Introduction. Our project is all about keeping the records of the property digitally in order to make it simple for owners as well as those who are going to buy new property, to keep track. We will be building the website named Spatial-Based Records. It would be a user-friendly website and anybody can use it easily. It's better to keep all records digitally than manually. Computerizing all these things would be helpful for people as well as authorities. Anybody can access this website from anywhere. Front end of our project would be built using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Database would be designed through MySQL and database connectivity would be done using PHP. We will be connecting the components client side and server side. It would basically consist of 3 pages: welcome page, home page, and data record. It is going to be the user-friendly project and can use it easily without any previously knowledge. 1. Literature reviews. Initially, the RORS/Cataunis delivery chain was not an easy task for the revenue department. It was due to the various reasons and limitations like lack of willpower, infrastructure, technology, manpower and supportive environment. The overall process was time-consuming, hectic, and the technology was alien. The citizen had to visit Tehsil office for Cataunis services. He had to stand in a long queue and come to office again and again from remote villages. Sometimes, he had to bribe for required services to the mediators. At all the levels, he had to interact with government officials and had to wait for his turn, and unnecessarily time-killing involved. They were exploited many places. Also, the officers were overloaded to deal huge number of citizen-centric applications with limited manpower and within the time frame. An idea to computerize the system was implemented in 1998. It was client-server based model which speed up the Cataunis generation and reporting process. Revenue of Rs 268 crores has been generated by distribution of 17.68 crores of record of rights, RORs, through Tehsil centers, Ukbani Kendra, and CSC centers, making computerization plan self-sustainable. The concerned staffs used work on clients to make and update RORS/Cataunis, enter the relevant mutation orders, take backup from servers daily and upload the monthly data on central server after the complete dataset in ISFIC font is converted to Unicode so that the Cataunis reports may be in public domain. Banks used to visit online reporting portal to check the status of ROR so that they can serve the farmers. But still banks and others were not able to get updated data due to the absence of runtime synchronization between local server and central reporting server. Hence, it was required to get the RORs verified from Tehsil office. It used to create rush in Tehsils to check and verify the Cataunis for the concerned. There was no provision to preserve the old records. The integration with Revenue Court Management, RCMS, Bank, Registry Office, Ayushi, and SMS module was still not there, and an interoperable single sign-on mechanism for these systems was awaited. 2. Implementation. A welcome module. This module is used as a welcome page which is configured as the face of the project. On this page we are given a choice to select the name of the city as well as the name or the state in which we are residing or the place about which we want to know about the details. So basically it would be divided into two parts. In the first part we have to select the state, and in the second part we would have to select the city from that state. So we can see in the above image we have to select the name of the state first. There will be an arrow besides choose a state option. As we click on the arrow there will be a drop-down menu including all the states and we have to select from that. After selecting the state now we would have an option to select the city as well. So after clicking on the arrow besides choose the city option we would have a drop-down menu showing all the cities of that particular state which we have selected earlier. Then we will select the city and after all this would click on the submit option. After clicking on the submit button we would be directed to the next page. Be home page module. Here user will be given options of searching the information by either entering the name of the person or mentioning the location. There will be two columns, one for the name and other for the address or locality. Apart from searching the information using owner's name we can also search it by entering the address of the locality or property. We have to enter the full address of the house or apartment or villa or shops etc. and then click on the submit. After clicking on the submit button we will be directed to the database page where all the information is given. See database module. In this module we are given the full information about the property we were searching for. What all information user has been requesting will be made available through the database. It would include the name and the full address and also all the records that how many times the place has been sold and who all have bought and also how many times registrations have been done. So the table shown above will be considered of three columns. First column includes the names of the property holder, second columns include the total area of the place and the third column store all the property that how many times it has been sold and its current owner and all the information. Apart from correctness, for a website to truly behave the way it should testing is required as well. Since testing is designed to provide an objective view of the quality of software, I strongly believe the job of testing should be out of the hands of the developers. Representing the best way to test the project is variation of user acceptance testing. 3. Technology used. A. HTML/text editor. HTML is the main computer language used in the creation of websites. If planning on creating a site from scratch, it's important to know the basics HTML. There are also HTML editors available that can streamline the process of creating web pages with features like tag completion, but for basic coding you'll just need a program to create simple text files, such as Notepad, which is included in Windows. Professional packages such as Adobe Dreamweaver, Coffee Cup HTML Editor and Komodo IDE have additional features to speed up the coding and debugging process by highlighting coding errors and auto-completing often used tags. B. File Transfer Protocol Tool. Once you have created your website on your own computer, you'll still need to have it uploaded to a web hosting service. While most web hosting providers has a web-based interface for you to upload the files, it can be a slow and cumbersome process, especially if you are doing it in bulk. By using a FTP program, you can connect directly to the web server that you are using to quickly and easily upload or download files. See Analytics Tools. Creating a website is an ongoing process. Once you've created the basic design, you'll need to continually update and tweak it to keep content new and fresh to visitors. Analytics allow you to see what draws visitors to your site and where they are spending the most time. This in turn allows you to add more content that is interesting to your visitors, and tweak content that is not drawing the attention that it should. D. Browsers. To make sure that your website works correctly and looks the way that you want it to, test it in different browsers. Popular browsers such as Google Chrome, Firefox, and Opera are available for free online. After creating the HTML files for website, use a browser to open them and double-check that all content displays correctly. For more accessibility, test website on mobile devices like phones and tablets as well. E-database. MySQL is a popular open-source database management system commonly used in web applications due to its speed, flexibility, and reliability. MySQL employs SQL, or structured query language, for accessing and processing data contained in databases. Create tables in MySQL database and register a connection with NetBeanside. For future scope, there are some features that had to be dropped during the development of this project due to the lack of time. If the group were to continue further development, some of these features would be re-examined and implemented into the website. More content is something that would be the first thing to be added to this project. 5. Conclusion. Even though the website might not be of the standards of many commercial websites, given the resources and time frame, the website is easy to use and the VFX make the web service look graphically good. Each effect contributes to the appearance of the website. We wanted to build this website to help the people and make their work easier. There are a lot of positive aspects in working together with team. When problems occur, everyone can help, ideas can be discussed and you get to know each other better, making it more motivating and fun with members to work on a project. In hindsight, we should probably have utilized the rooms with computers provided by college in order to increase productivity. 6. Acknowledgement. I would like to extend my sincere obligation towards everyone who helped me along the way in this endeavor. Without their active cooperation, continuous guidance, and encouragement, I would not have made headway in the project. I am ineffably indebted to Dr. John A. Sir for conscientious guidance and encouragement to accomplish this project. I am extremely thankful and pay my gratitude to my project reviewers Punatharaja Sir and Janarthanan Sir for their analytics tools like Google Analytics and OpenWeb. Valuable guidance and support on completion of this project in its presently. I extend my gratitude to Galgocious University for giving me this opportunity. I also acknowledge with a deep sense of gratitude towards my parents and my family, who has always supported me financially as well as ethically. At last but not the least, gratitude goes to all of my friends who helped me to complete this project report. Any omission in this brief acknowledgement does not mean lack of gratitude.